Hi, my name is Ravi and I am a plant enthusiast from India. So today's video is going to be a DIY on how I made this beautiful wall frame. It's a living wall frame with all my bromeliads. So let's get started. It's been quite some time since I made this bromeliad vertical wall. All my bromeliads have outgrown quite a bit. I have a lot of baby plants growing in this, so this makes the perfect choice for my next project. I'm going to use these extra pups that are hanging around. I'll use these for my next project now. So these neoregulas have grown quite well. I'm going to clip this off. This is an extra offshoot here. So this is perfect. This size is quite good for my project. I have two of these here. I think this will make a perfect match as well. It has a baby offshoot too. This one here, this neoregalia has a bright pink color, and I think this will give a very good color on this. We'll use this as well. Be quite a stunner. I am really loving the deep red color it has shown. I think this will make a great match for this. So I had potted these bromeliads quite some time back, and these have grown quite well. I have some baby plants growing all around these, so I'll use some of these. This has grown quite well, and we can remove this from here. Yes, this already has a new plant growing. Yes, this looks quite well. The overgrown size will balance the smaller ones, and it will make a perfect match. Even this one has this extra offshoot growing. I'm going to use this one as well. So while cutting, we have to make sure that we are cutting it from as low as possible, so as not to disturb the new baby plant. I think this is where I should cut it, and here we go. Even this has a second offshoot growing, and these two in different heights are going to look perfect, I think. So for this project we will need some thread, a pair of scissors, some coir, even sphagnum moss works for this, and our bromeliads. So our bromeliads are ready to plant, but before planting we'll give them a quick rinse. Now since bromeliads are funnel shaped, as we had seen in the earlier videos also, bromeliads collect their nutrients from the funnel. If the funnel is choked, the bromeliad plant doesn't grow well. So clearing the funnel, which might be clogged with a lot of debris, plant debris and dust, if we clear it, the growth, it really improves the growth. You can see the amount of dust and dead decaying leaves that were inside have all come off. This also frees the plant of any decaying leaf, dead leaves, so the plant is left with only bright and vibrant leaves. So our plants are ready. We can now start putting them on the frame. So the simple rule of thumb I am going to follow is I am going to keep the larger size plants on the lower level, and as we progress upwards I am going to reduce the size of the plants. This way the smaller plants don't get obstructed by the bigger plants and they get even lighting. So in my idea, for this size, what we can do is we can start with the largest one. This is the largest plant I have, so I will mount it here, and as we progress upwards we will keep choosing slightly smaller size. I think this one is, yeah, this one should look good here. So this is how I am going to mount it. and as we move upward, this is slightly smaller. This should look good here, and above this we'll try to put all the smaller ones. So let's start with the biggest one first. I think we can start binding them here like this. We'll use a little bit of coir so that the plant doesn't get stressed with the rope, with the thread. I'm going to put the thread from this side. This is actually a two-person job, but since I am all alone here, so it will be a little difficult, but we can actually fix it. Here we go. For now, our plant is secure. We will secure it again later. The next we are going to plant this one. I think this one should look good here. Now there's something we have to do on this branch. You see, this is quite angled here. So what we'll do is we'll cut it in an angle like this, so it stays straight with the net. Yes, this is perfect. So now what happens is it will stay straight with the net. We'll gently put the leaves behind and we'll put the plant behind. I think this is where we should plant it. We'll again use some coir for this. Just covering the top. Okay, so here it goes. We'll again tie it in the same way. It's quite a tight space here, but I think it can be done. We'll secure this with one more knot. And here it's done. So we have fixed our two plants. Let's move on to a third plant. We'll keep reducing the size as we move upwards. Now this has quite a deep bloom. So if we add it here, I think this looks a bit. So our frame is almost ready. Now there is a lot of blank spaces you can see in this. So what we are going to do is we are going to fill this up with a lot of Spanish moss. Some Spanish moss will leave extended on the lower side, and in the middle where the net is visible, we'll cover it gradually with some Spanish moss. So something great about using this wire mesh is you can use it in so many ways, like uh, so putting the Spanish moss along becomes a very easy task. So our bromeliad hanging is ready. Now we'll give it a quick shower. So our frame is ready for display. I had this spot for this frame. Let's fix it here. And it looks perfect for this wall. I hope you liked and enjoyed today's video. Do hit the like and subscribe button to stay updated. See you again with an exciting new episode. Goodbye, happy gardening.